Dear students, in this video we'll discuss about class 6 Collins English Grammar and Composition chapter number 19 kinds of sentences. Okay, so if you have not watched the previous chapters, so here look at the screen, you can go to the playlist section, okay, and also watch. So here match the situations to the appropriate responses. Okay, so here at the doctor's clinic, okay, so here may I see the doctor now? Okay. At the zoo, so you have to use those parakeets are so beautiful. At the supermarket, you can use the sentence do you have whole wheat bread? At home, you can use put the newspapers back. At school, I didn't bring my notebook. Okay, so here in the above sentences you find the sentences, okay, used or the responses according to the situations. Okay, what responses you have used here, okay, according to the situations. So here at the doctor's clinics you want to meet the doctor. Okay, so what you will say, may I see the doctor now? Okay, here the sentence ends with question mark. That means here this is yes, this is interrogative sentence. Okay, interrogative sentence. Then next at the zoo. So here second you find those parakeets are so beautiful. That means a sudden feeling, reaction, amazement. Okay, that means here the sentence ends with an exclamation mark. Here this is a one kind of sentence. So here you find these are the group of words, and also you find it also makes a complete sense. Those parakeets are so beautiful. Here ends the sentence ends with an exclamation mark. So this is an exclamatory sentence. Clear? First one you find this is an interrogative sentence. Second you find this is an exclamatory sentence. Okay, at the supermarket. Okay, so here do you have a whole wheat bread? So this is also interrogative sentence. As sentence starts with capital letter and ends with according to the mood of the sentence, whether we are talking about, whether we are asking a question or give suggestion. Okay, at home put the newspapers back. Okay, so some sentence, okay, ends with exclamation mark, but this is not said to be as exclamatory sentence. Put the newspaper back. So here the sentence ends with exclamation mark, but this is one type of command. Okay, this is not an exclamatory sentence. Clear? Okay, at school I didn't bring my notebook. So the sentence is negative. Okay, the sentence is written in negative form, and this is declarative sentence. Okay, so here did you notice that we use different types of sentences in different situations? Yes. So that a sentence is a group of words arranged in a particular order that makes a complete sense. So we cannot say that a group of words is a sentence if a group of words arranged in a particular manner and it makes a complete sense. We will call it is as a sentence. Okay, so there are four types of sentences: assertive, interrogative, imperative, exclamatory, and you also know that there is also another type, optative sentence. Okay, so here the first one, assertive or declarative sentence. So assertive sentences state a fact or an opinion. They can be both, yes, so they can be both positive and negative sentence. I know you, I don't know you. So these two sentences are declarative, and one is a positive sense and another in negative. Okay, so here this sentence ends with a full stop. I wrote in my notebook today. This is positive. I don't eat bread for breakfast. This is negative. Both sentence declarative sentence, or we call assertive sentence. Okay, so here look at the sentences. Mr. Gupta teaches us English. Okay, some monkeys are jumping on a tree. Walking is a good exercise. The sun gives us light and life. Okay, so in the above sentences we find facts events, actions, conditions. Okay, so such sentences are called statement. We called this is declarative or statement. In these sentences, subject is put before the verb. Yes, so here the verb teaches, are, is, gives. Okay, and here the subject is put before the verb. That means beginning of the sentence. Yes, Mr. Gupta, some monkeys walking the sun. Okay, so here when someone says or states something, it is called a statement, declarative or assertive sentence. It may be positive, it may be negative. Okay, declarative or assertive or a statement, it can be positive, it can be negative sense. Okay, so here look at these examples. This is a cow. This is affirmative, positive sentence. This is not a cow. This is negative. He drinks hot milk. This is positive. He does not drink hot milk. This is negative sentence. I bought this house last year. This is positive sentence. I didn't buy this house last year. This is negative. Similarly, the train has arrived on the platform. This is positive sentence. The train has not arrived on the platform. This is negative. Okay. So in the sentences under A, facts, events and state are accepted. Okay, so these are positive or yes type statements, hence these are called affirmative sentences. Okay, but in the sentences under B, facts, events and state are not accepted. That means these are in negative or no type statement. No type statements, these are negative. Okay, these are in negative in sense. Okay, hence these are called negative sentences. In these sentences, negative words not, no, never are used. Clear? So remember, these are two types of statements, affirmative statements and negative statement. We call it declarative. Okay, declarative or assertive. Clear? Then next here, interrogative sentences. Okay, interrogative. So interrogative sentences ask questions. These sentence ends with a question mark. Yes. So these sentences either begin with a WH word or auxiliary verb. Yes. So interrogative sentences are divided into two parts. First one yes no question, then second one WH questions. Okay. So here look at this. Questions. Okay, interrogative sentences. So just look at these examples. Is this mango ripe? Who is your class teacher? Was that beggar blind? When did that beggar come? Can you drive a car? How can he drive a car? Does he take a cup of coffee? What does he take with breakfast? Have you written an essay? Why have you written it so dirty? So what differences you find in the sentences are written under A and the sentences are written under B? Here both are ends with the similarity ends both here ends with question mark. Here question mark, here also question mark. This is similarity, and these are used asking questions. Okay, but here you find these sentences here starts with auxiliary verb. Okay, auxiliary verb. This is yes no questions. And here WH, we use WH word to get the answer. Who is your class teacher? Who is your class teacher? To get the answer we use WH word. Okay, so in the above sentences a question is asked. Yes, so these sentences are called questions or interrogative sentences. They are also two types. Yes, so here yes no types questions and question word questions. Statement, a statement is what someone says or states. Question a question is what someone asks or inquires. Okay, so yes no questions. So here questions beginning with be or have as main verb. Yes, be verb, have verb. So be verb is, am or was, where. Okay, he is a farmer. This is a statement, positive statement. So here question will be yes no form. Is he a farmer? Similarly, I am a college student. Are you a college student? They are beautiful girls. Are they beautiful girls? She was a fat dancer. Was she a fat dancer? They were brave boys. Were they brave boys? So here you find, okay, auxiliary verbs used as main verb. He is a farmer. Is a farmer. So here in yes no questions, auxiliary verb comes to the beginning of the sentence. Okay, where, was, are, is. Similarly, have verb, you know have verb means has, have, had. Okay, a cat has a tail. You have a white cow. Have. We have a good camera. Have. Kamal had a big house. Had. Okay, so now you have to form yes no question. Has a cat a tail? Have you a white cow? Have you a good camera? Had Kamal a big house? Okay, so remember, when be or have is used as a main verb in a statement, we put be or have before the subject. Yes, before the subject in questions, right? Before the subject, you know, a cat has a tail, you know, subject is a cat. But when we form yes no, we put or we use has before the subject. And you know, here the subject a cat and has is used before the subject. You know, you is subject, have is used before subject. You is your subject, have is used before the subject. Kamal is subject, had is used before the subject. Clear? So here look at this example. Is she a tall girl? That's why you know this is called as yes no question. Is she a tall girl? That means to confirm the answer. Yes or no. Is she a tall girl? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Don't write yes, she is a tall girl. Yes, she is. Or you can write in also negative. No, she isn't a tall girl. Okay. Have you a bicycle? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Or you can also write no, I don't have. Okay. Similarly here, had they a new car? Yes, they had. No, they hadn't. That's why they are known as yes no questions. Okay. Similarly here, you know, questions beginning with auxiliaries. We are discussing about, you know, okay, interrogative sentences. Interrogative, you know, yes no questions. Okay. So you know auxiliary verb is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, will, shall, may, can, could, may, might. These are the auxiliary verbs. Primary auxiliary, modal auxiliaries. So here look at these examples. He is playing a match. So you know here auxiliary verb is. So is will come at the beginning of the sentence. Is he playing a match? Similarly, she is cooking food. Is she cooking food? She has injured. Has she injured? The children were shouting. Were the children shouting? You can do it. Can you do it? They will help me. Will they help me? She must consult a doctor. Must she consult a doctor? It can be done easily. Can it be done easily? Clear? In yes no questions, auxiliary verb comes beginning of the sentence. Okay. So here remember, when an auxiliary verb, you know, whether it may be primary or modal, is used in a statement, put auxiliary before the subject. Yes, when changing statement into questions. This is the most important point. You should remember it. Okay. Then next, you know, question beginning with yes, do, does, did. You know, present indefinite or simple present we call. She lives abroad. You know, simple present. Okay. And you know, in simple present, we use do or does to form yes no questions. Clear? In simple present, we use do or does to form yes no questions. So you know, she lives abroad. Does she live abroad? He knows her well. Does he know her well? I live in the next street. Do you live in the next street? They go for a walk daily. Do they go for a walk daily? You play on the flute. Do you play? Okay. So here, remember, in every statement under A, you know, full verb is used. Full verb, you know, main verb. Lives, main verb, full verb we call it. Okay. Knows, live, go, play, in present indefinite or present simple. Okay. For changing them into questions, we use, you know, yes, do, does before third person singular. As you know, there are three persons: first, second, third person. You know, we use does before, we use does for a third person singular subject and do before the other subject. Yes, the full verb is used in its base form. Here base form, live. No, this is the base form, means first form of the verb, V1. Clear? Then next here, past indefinite. As you know, simple past. He invited you to dinner yesterday. Did he invite? So we use did. Okay. For simple past to form yes no question. She spent. Did she spend? Not spent. Did she spend? The hen laid some eggs. Did the hen lay? Not laid. Okay, lay. These boys played a game. Did these boys play a game? Clear? So in every statement under a full verb is used in the past indefinite or simple past. For changing them into questions, we use did before all subject. Yes, the full verb is used in its base form. That means V1. Here, look at this: play, lay, spend, invite. Clear? Then next come to WH. Okay, we are discussing about two interrogative sentences. The first part completed. Yes, no. Then you come to WH questions. So here my book is in the bag. So you have to form question. Okay, so questions words beginning with linking verb be and have. Be verb as is, am, are, was, are. Have has, have, had. Okay, my book is in the bag. So be verb is used here. Is. Okay, where is your bag? Similarly, my name is Ansu. What is your name? She is fine. How is she? Or how? Okay. How is she? These are my toys. Whose toys are these? His shirt is blue. What color is his shirt? January is the first month of the year. Which is the first month of the year? She was late because she was ill. Why was she late? Because she was ill. Okay. Next, my father is Mr. Daniel. Who is your father? My father is a teacher. What is your father? Just find the difference between 8 and 9. Okay. I have 2 brothers. How many brothers do you have? Or you can also write how many brothers have you? The elephant has tusks. Which animal has tusks? Clear? So remember, for making information questions, we use question word before linking verb and then subject. Yes. So WH word plus linking verb plus subject plus main verb. Okay. Like here, who is your father? Who WH word, linking verb is, and subject your father. Okay. Clear? So this is a task for you. Try to do on your own. You have to form WH questions. Okay. Here. You have to form questions, okay, to get the answer of the highlighted words. Okay. Then next are question words with auxiliary verbs. That means be, have, do, shall, will, can, could, okay, may, might. So here, where he is going to his village. Where is he going? I am eating fruits. What are you eating? This house was built in 1990. When was this house built? She goes to her school by rickshaw. How does she go to her school? I want to speak to the secretary. Who do you want to speak to? Okay. Similarly, he came to me on Sunday. When did he come to you? Tom has gone to Delhi. Where has Tom gone? I have completed my course today. When have you completed your course? Okay. My leave has not been granted because it is not due to me. Why has your leave not been granted? Here different tenses, the structures of the different tenses have been used here. Okay. We shall meet again in April. When shall we meet again? I can reach Delhi soon by a taxi. How can you reach Delhi so soon? I will sleep only for 4 hours now. How long will you sleep now? Okay. So like linking verbs, question word is used before auxiliary verbs for making information questions. Question word plus auxiliary verb plus subject yes. Okay. So you have to remind after WH word you should use auxiliary verb. When WH word, shall auxiliary verb, subject here we, and main verb is meet, and here others. Okay, clear? So these are interrogative sentences. So question tags are short questions having only a verb and a subject. Okay, question tag. So like here, you are not an engineer. So a negative sentence has a positive question tag, and a positive sentence has a negative question tag. Okay, so you are not an engineer. Are you? So just you have to make a cross here. Okay, not. Are you? Jinya goes for dances. Doesn't she? The second sentence is positive and its question tag will be negative. If a sentence is written in positive, its question tag will be written in negative. If a sentence is written in negative, then its question tag must be written in positive. Clear? So if the declarative sentence is a positive, the question tag is negative. If the declarative sentence is negative, the question tag is positive. Just take another example. I met him. I met him. So the sentence is written in simple past. So you have to write didn't I? Didn't. You have to also use the shortened form. Didn't I? Clear? Suppose take another example. I don't know you. I don't know you. Do the sentence is negative? Its question tag will be positive. You have to just make a cross or not. Do I? Okay, clear? Then next come to imperative sentences. Okay, imperative sentences give a command, make a request, or give a suggestion. These sentences end with a full stop or an exclamation mark. Okay, so here imperative sentence can be used to give suggestions, advice, or warning. Do be more careful when you handle the glassware. Think about it before you take your decision. Watch out. Okay, so here you find the subject is hidden. Okay, here look at this box. In imperative sentences, the subject you is understood and not mentioned. Yes, suppose take an example, stop. So this is imperative sentence, and here the subject is hidden, that means you stop. Okay, you is hidden here. You is subject and predicate stop. Clear? Give suggestions. Similarly, make a request. Please leave your shoes outside. Please be quiet. This is a request. That means your subject is also you. Okay, clear? Then next give a command or instruction. Don't move. This is negative. Get out of the car. So here the subject is also you. Extend an invitation. Do come for dinner. Have some more food. So here the subject is also hidden, you, and predicate here have some more food. Do come for dinner. Clear? Then permit or prohibit something. Eat the cookies if you want. Don't park the car here. The subject is you here. You don't park the car here. You eat the cookies if you want. Okay, here in these sentences, in imperative sentences, the subject is hidden and the subject is you. Okay, so here look at this. Okay, please walk slowly. This is affirmative. Negative will be please don't walk slowly. Write on both sides. Don't write. Always speak the truth. Advice never written in negative form. Okay, always speak the truth, never tell a lie. Be honest, don't be dishonest. Suppose take an example. Obey your teacher. Obey your teachers. This is an advice. This is imperative sentence, you have to make into negative. Don't disobey your teacher. Okay, don't disobey your teachers. Don't write don't obey your teachers. Okay, this will be wrong because never, we don't give advice in negative form. Okay, negative sense. So you find here, when we make negative, we just add here don't, never. Okay. So here remember, in imperative sentences subject you is understood and the base form of the verb is used in affirmative sentences. Yes, use don't, and base form of the verb in negative. Yes, don't go there, don't go, that means your don't plus base form go. Okay, and always changes into never, as in the previous examples. Always speak the truth, never tell a lie. Okay, don't write don't always speak the truth. Okay, this will be wrong. So here the words given under A are generally changed into words given under B while changing affirmative sentences into negative or vice versa. Okay, here these words will be used. Some will change into any or not, something will be changed into anything or not, someone will change into no one, somewhere will change into nowhere, always will change into never, either will change into neither nor. Okay, while changing affirmative sentence into negative or vice versa. Okay. Clear? Then next here exclamatory sentences. Okay, exclamatory. So here exclamatory. So exclamatory sentences express strong feelings and emotions. They end with an exclamation mark. Yes. So adding what or what before a noun. Okay. So here in an interrogative sentence, the verb comes after the subject. In an exclamatory sentence, the subject comes after the verb. Just look at this example. How expensive is this painting? How expensive this painting is. But in exclamatory sentence, you find subject comes after the verb. Okay. So if there is only a noun, so here just look at this. If there is a very in assertive sentence, you need to use how to make it exclamatory sentence. Okay, so here Rohan is a very kind boy. Rohan is very kind boy. So you have to use how to make it exclamatory. How kind boy Rohan is. Okay, so if there is a very in, then you have to use what. Rohan is a very kind boy. What a kind boy Rohan is. Okay, just you have to find the difference a very and very. Similarly, if there is only adjective, this is beautiful. How beautiful this is? You have to use how. If there is only adjective in a sentence, so to make it exclamatory, you have to use how. How beautiful this is. Okay. So if there is adjective plus noun, so you have to use what. Okay. So if there is adjective plus noun, you have to use what. India is a beautiful country. Adjective and here noun. Okay. So here India is a beautiful country. Here, what a beautiful country India is. Clear? So you have to use your what. If there is only adverb, he runs very fast. So you have to use your how. He runs very fast. How fast he runs. Similarly, take another example. She sings well. So this is adverb well. How well she sings. How well she sings. You use exclamation mark at the end of the sentence. Clear? Then next here, if there is adverb and adjective, the boy is very smart. Okay, the boy is very smart. So you can also represent the assertive into exclamatory in two ways. First using how and in second using what. How smart the boy is. Okay, how smart, that means how plus adjective. How smart the boy is. Or you can also write what a smart boy. In short, you can also write what a smart boy. Okay. So here another example. This phone is too expensive. So you can also represent in two ways. How expensive this phone is. Okay. And you can also write what an expensive phone. Clear? You can represent in two ways: how expensive this phone is, or what an expensive phone. Okay. So if there is adverb, adjective and also noun, it was a very cold day. You know, very adverb of degree, cold you know adjective, and you know day noun. Okay, adverb, adjective, noun. So you can also change the assertive into exclamatory in two ways: what and also how. What a cold day it was. Okay, what a cold day. Or you can also write how cold the day was. Okay, okay, clear? So in this way you can change assertive into exclamatory sentences. Clear? Okay, then let's discuss the exercise. So here, read these sentences and identify their types. So here, please move your seats forward. So you know this is an imperative sentence. Okay, so you have to write imperative, and also you have to write here yes. So it is a one type of you know request. Yes. Okay, request. As you know here, the word please is used. Okay. Won't you tell me your name? So you know the sentence ends with a question mark. So you know this is an interrogative sentence. So you have to write okay interrogative. Then next, this will not be tolerated. Okay, so you know the sentence is in negative, but look at the end of the sentence, an exclamation mark is used. So you know the sentence you know exclamatory sentence. Okay, so you have to write exclamatory. Then next, the teacher was showing us a chemistry experiment. So you know this is declarative sentence, or you can also write here assertive. Okay, you know positive statement, negative statement. Okay, so you know here this is assertive. Then next, how did you handle the problem? So you know the sentence start with WH word and also ends with you know question mark. Yes, so you know this is an interrogative sentence. Clear? Then next here, what a beautiful sunrise. So you know this is an exclamatory sentence, as the sentence ends with exclamation mark. Okay, you have to write here exclamatory sentence. Okay, then next, put your right hand up. You know this is an imperative sentence. Okay, you have to write imperative, and you know this is command. Okay, to hear the answer. Okay, here imperative you know command. Okay, then next, she will teach mathematics and science. So you know this is assertive sentence. Okay, assertive means you know it is a statement. Assertive means you know declarative sentence. Declarative you know we call it a positive statement and negative statement. Okay, so you know this is a positive statement. Okay, so you have to write here assertive. Clear? Then next, always trust your conscience. So you know here this is advice. Okay, so you have to write here imperative sentence. Clear? Here the answer. Okay, advice. Then next, Kiran is not coming today. So you know this is negative statement. Okay, so you have to write here assertive. Then next, has your uncle got any hair left? So you know the sentence starts with you know auxiliary verb and ends with a question mark. So you know this is an interrogative sentence. Then next, she has started guitar lessons. So you know this is assertive sentence. You know this is yes positive statement. Assertive sentence. Okay, then next, move aside and give way to the ambulance. Okay, so you know this is imperative sentence. Okay, so you know this is one type of you know here okay instruction. Okay, so this is you know instruction. Then next, Maya has been shopping and the fridge is full. Do you know this is assertive sentence. Then next, Annie can't get into her house. This is assertive sentence. How exceptional this child is. Yes, this is exclamatory sentence. Okay, as the sentence ends with an exclamation mark. Okay, they thought we wouldn't be late. This is assertive sentence. Then next, show me your identity card. This is command. Okay, here imperative sentence. This is command. Who asked you to come here? This is interrogative sentence. As the sentence ends with question mark and starts with WH word, this is an interrogative sentence. Then next, be quiet for a minute, Sarah. This is an imperative sentence. Okay. Command. Okay. Okay, here this be quiet for a minute, Sarah. This is command. Okay. Then next, change these sentences according to the instruction. He sings old Hindi songs. You have to change into interrogative sentence. Okay. So the tense. Here simple present tense is used. So when you change simple present into interrogative, we use do or does according to the person. So here third person singular he. So you have to use here does he sing old Hindi songs. Okay, then you have to use question mark at the end of the sentence. Clear? Then next, what a beautiful piece of jewelry. So you have to change into assertive sentence. Okay, you can write here it is a beautiful piece of jewelry. Okay, so here this is a beautiful piece of jewelry. Clear? Then next here, the teacher congratulates the winners. So you have to change into interrogative. Yes, no. Okay. So the sentence is written in simple present. Okay. So here does. Does the teacher congratulate, not let's. Okay. Congratulate the winners. You have to use question mark at the end of the sentence. Then next, this vase is so expensive. So you can also so you can use how expensive this vase is. Okay, you can use here how. Similarly, you can also use what an expensive vase. What an expensive vase. Clear? So in two ways you can write here. Okay, clear? So here, okay, using what or how. Then next, how precious this doll is. So you have to change into assertive. This doll is very precious. Okay. So here the answer. Okay, here this doll is very precious. Then next, this shop sells sweets. So you have to change into interrogative. That means the sentence is written in simple present. So does will come to the beginning. Does this shop sell sweets? So you have to use question mark at the end of the sentence. Okay. Then next, he drives the car very fast. You have to change into exclamatory. So there are two adverb. Adverb of degree very, adverb of manner fast. So you can use here how. How fast he drives. Okay. Then you have to use exclamation mark at the end of the sentence. So here the answer. Okay, how fast he drives the car. Then next, what a delicious meal. So you have to change into assertive. Okay, this is a delicious meal. Okay, you have to use full stop at the end of the sentence. So here the answer. Okay, Here it was a delicious meal. Then next, was he not envious of Sandeep? So you have to change into assertive. Okay, so he was not envious of Sandeep. Okay. Then next, everyone knows him. Change into interrogative. Does everyone know him? Okay. Then next here, they are here to collect old newspapers. So you have to change into interrogative. That means here here main verb are is used as main verb. It will come to the beginning. Are they here? Okay. Are they here to collect old newspapers? You have to use a question mark at the end of the sentence. Then next, it is an interesting story. You have to change into exclamatory. So there is an adjective and also noun. So you have to use your what an interesting story this is. What an interesting story this is. Then you have to use exclamation mark at the end of the sentence. So here what an interesting story. You can also write in short. What an interesting story. Then next here, nobody likes to be tricked. So you have to change into interrogative. So while when we change nobody into interrogative, you have to change also nobody into does. Does anybody like to be tricked? So you have to use here anybody. Don't use nobody, because here the sentence is already in negative. Nobody likes to be tricked. So you have to change into yes, no. Does anybody like to be tricked? Suppose take another example. I have never been to Delhi. So you have to change into yes, no. Have you have you ever been? So you have to use here ever, not never. So here while changing the assertive into interrogative, here never will change into ever. Have you ever been to Delhi? Then next here, who wants to meet the magician? So you have to change into assertive. Everyone. So here who will change into everyone. Everyone wants to meet the magician. So here the answer. Yes, everyone wants to meet the magician. Then next here, I never drink coffee. So you have to change into interrogative. So here never is used. That means you have to use your ever. Do you ever drink coffee? You have to use question mark. Clear? So here ever. Then next let's write. So here Rohan and Ritika are watching a cricket match. Complete their conversation. Use all the types of sentences. Yes, so you have to use declarative sentence, then interrogative, yes, no, double H, exclamatory, imperative. So here some conversations are provided. So you have to complete the conversation. So here the answer. You can note them. Here. So here this is a task for you. Try to do on your own. So here Okay, state whether following sentences are declarative, interrogative, exclamative or imperative. So try to do on your own. Okay, so here write the following sentences in negative form. Then next here same, okay, negative. Okay, then next write the following sentence in the question form. Then next rewrite the following positive statements in three ways. First, you have to make negative, then positive questions, and then negative. So here first, here the first one's answer is provided. Okay, so you have to follow it and do the rest. Okay, so I think this video will help you. If you find any doubt, you can comment in the comment box. Okay, thank you.